Okay guys, the toilet cistern is finally repaired. I did make a little scratch, so I'm probably going to gold leaf that. I mean, I could rectify it, but it does show me that it's easily scratchable. Although I was fiddling around, it was hardly dry actually. Anyway, I want to put these two wonderful liner cuts from the 1970s by an American artist whose name I can't remember. So I want those up on this wall. So I just thought I'd tell you actually how I go about getting things straight and level. And this probably has a name, but I just call it a straight thingamy. And all it does is shows me the vertical line down. So I've already stuck my, or nailed my hook there. And that, because the nails are going at an angle, they're much stronger, and it's sort of partly the weight distribution is much better than if it was straight out. So this piece of string is going down to the centre of the earth, and it's drawing down. It's what I say to my cellists actually. Feel your core drawing down to the centre of the earth's pull, the gravity, and therefore this is straight. So I'm going to pop the one up. I'm not sure which way around I want them yet. I think I'm going to put the orange one, this one, above, because I think it's quite overbearing, and this one is a little bit more sort of camouflaged, isn't it? So I think that's the order I want them, but I can change my mind, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put one up, and then wherever I want the other one, I'm going to put my nail in. Now, I you know, because I'm an artist, I haven't used a single ruler. I never use rulers to hang paintings. So what I'll do is I always do this. I take the wire or wherever it's going to hang from. Sometimes it's just the back here. And I do a very rudimentary measure. So this one is approximately half my finger. So when I put the one up, leave the string in, leave a nice space between the two because you don't want them on top of each other, and then I'll leave a half finger because I'm just about here, and that's where I'll put the nail. Okay, it's not foolproof, but it generally works for me. If you prefer to use a measuring device, then do so. It's entirely up to you. But there we go. That's your tip for today: how to make a straight line. It's a doddle, isn't it? And when you're hanging pictures, I think you really should go with the vertical line, not the horizontal, because it just gives a more pleasing feel. So, you know, you can have the vertical, well, look at this one, I've done this now. So these are vertically straight or centered, but of course, you know, this is going to have different sizes. So at some point I'm going to have to make decisions about, am I following the verticals or the horizontals? Oh, I can't show that one, it's got a boob in it. I mean, that's messing around with things, isn't it? But depending on what I put above it, it could feature a horizontal block. Do you see what I mean? Or do I keep going with the verticals? And so it goes on. It's more pleasing to follow a line than to have everything really haphazard. Having said that, the line might be, it isn't here, but it might be the faces of everyone. I mean, that's not happening here, but you could do that. It doesn't matter at which point you're repeating. It could be the edge of the frame, could be the centre of the frame. It's all about being pleasing to the eye. And symmetry is very pleasing, but symmetry and balance are two different things. So balance is the thing that we're concerned about as a viewer. So, you know, this is why colour comes into play, and this is why I was saying with these two, which one I want above and which one I want below, because you're talking about balance. You're talking about balance with the rest of the room. Okay, so I'll be back later with more. I've just done the chandelier actually. If you want to pop along to see the chandelier, it's finished. It's in situ. I'm very, very pleased. I'm going to try and finish the bathroom today, but I might need a rest shortly.